Just give us a minute.
Absolutely.
You know, it's bad enough.
Absolutely.
It's hard enough.
So Jennifer Garner is accusing Ben Affleck for refusing alimony and seizing all her properties. Well, it's been years since the couple finalized their divorce in 2018 after a decade of marriage. Despite their efforts to maintain an amicable relationship for the sake of their 3 children, sources suggest that tensions are still running high.
I kind of read everything that was on the board. I read everything. I knew what the last moment of the year was going to be, what the first moment of the next year was going to be. And then I was kind of sneaking out, and I heard somebody walk by, and I whipped around and hid for a minute, and then ran down the hall. And of course, I totally forgot everything that I read.
According to recent reports, Jennifer Garner claims that Ben Affleck has refused to pay the full divorce settlement that was agreed upon during their divorce proceedings. The settlement, a substantial multi-million-dollar agreement, was structured to cover various financial responsibilities, including child support, alimony, and the division of their shared assets. Garner alleges that Affleck has not fulfilled his obligations, leaving a significant portion of the settlement unpaid. The specifics of Garner's accusations are quite detailed. The divorce settlement was intended to be paid in installments over several years, ensuring that both parties could manage their finances effectively while providing for their children. However, Garner claims that Affleck has fallen behind on these payments. The amount in question is not important. It involves millions of dollars that were meant to support her and their children, as well as to compensate for the division of their marital assets. In addition to the alleged non-payment of alimony and child support, Garner has even accused Ben of seizing properties that were supposed to be part of her share in the settlement. These properties, which were intended to provide financial security for Garner post-divorce, are now reportedly in Affleck's control. This seizure of assets has added another layer of complexity to the ongoing dispute, as it not only involves financial compensation, but also the physical assets that were meant to be divided between the two. In response to these allegations, a source close to Ben Affleck has come forward to deny Garner's claims. According to this insider, Affleck has been fully compliant with the terms of the divorce settlement. The source insists that Affleck has made all required payments on time and in full, countering Garner's accusations of non-payment and asset seizure. Affleck's representatives have also released statements emphasizing the professionalism and mutual agreement that characterized the divorce proceedings. They argue that the settlement was handled with due diligence, and there has been no breach of the agreement from Affleck's side. The representatives claim that Ben has upheld his financial responsibilities as outlined in the court-ordered settlement and has not withheld any money or assets from Garner. This denial from Ben Affleck's camp highlights a significant disparity between the two stories. While Garner's accusations paint a picture of financial neglect and asset seizure, Ben's response suggests a different reality, where all obligations have been met as agreed. This conflicting information sets the stage for a deeper investigation into the truth behind these claims and the potential motivations driving each party's statements.
I've tried to live my life in a way that, and then, you know, during the divorce, they printed horrible lies.
One reason for this dispute could be that Ben Affleck is facing financial strain. Despite being a big Hollywood star, he has had some career highs and lows that may have affected his income. While he's had some big successes, like winning an Academy Award for directing Argo, there have also been times when his career wasn't as stable. These ups and downs could have made it hard for him to consistently meet the financial obligations set in the divorce settlement. On top of potential career instability, Ben also has other big financial responsibilities. Taking care of his 3 kids is a priority, and living the lifestyle of a high-profile celebrity comes with a lot of expenses. All of this could make it tough for him to manage the large, multi-year payments required by the divorce settlement. Aside from the money issues, ongoing tension between exes can also be a big factor. Even if a divorce is friendly, there can still be some void and old wounds that come back up. In this case, the large amount of money involved in the settlement, reportedly tens of millions of dollars, could make these tensions worse. Garner might feel especially upset if she thinks Ben isn't holding up his end of the deal, especially with so much money at stake. Garner's frustration could also be made worse by Affleck's recent career comeback. With big projects and a renewed presence in the industry, she might feel like he's financially able to meet his obligations. Seeing his success could make her think he's purposely not paying, even though he has the means to. This could add to their ongoing dispute.
It got worse throughout the day, and I would lie there like this, like in the bed, just kind of waiting and hoping I would fall asleep.
If Jennifer Garner's claims are true, Ben Affleck could face serious legal consequences. Not following a court-ordered divorce settlement can lead to contempt of court charges, which could mean big fines or even jail time in extreme cases. These legal battles are not only expensive but can also take a toll on both parties' mental and emotional well-being. This dispute could also really hurt Garner and Affleck's co-parenting relationship. Trust is a big part of effective co-parenting, and if Garner feels like Affleck isn't keeping up with his financial commitments, it could make it harder for them to work together. The tension from this conflict could also affect their interactions with their kids, making it harder to make decisions about their upbringing and well-being. The kids might also pick up on the tension, which could affect their emotional health. From a public relations standpoint, these allegations could be bad for Affleck. If it turns out he hasn't met his financial obligations, his reputation as a devoted dad and responsible ex-husband could take a hit. Fan sympathy might shift toward Garner, who could be seen as the wronged party fighting to uphold the legal agreement. This change in perception could have long-term consequences for Affleck's image and career. Well, in case why all don't know, Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck's relationship began on the set of the superhero film Daredevil in 2001, where they met for the first time. Their on-screen chemistry translated off-screen a few years later, and the couple started dating. In 2005, they tied the knot in a private ceremony. Their marriage was seen as one of Hollywood's most beloved unions, and they went on to have 3 children together: Violet, Seraphina, and Samuel. The family often appeared in the public eye, presenting a picture of a happy and supportive household. However, by 2015, rumors of trouble in paradise began to swirl. The couple announced their separation that year, and their divorce was finalized in 2018. Throughout the process, both Garner and Affleck emphasized their commitment to co-parenting their children. They frequently stated in interviews and public appearances that their primary focus was the well-being of their kids and maintaining a harmonious relationship for their sake. Despite their public stance of unity, recent developments have cast a shadow on this story, revealing major tensions that have persisted since their split. A lot of people on social media are also sharing opinions on this whole situation. A person commented saying Ben needs to get back the money he spent on J-Lo to avoid trouble from his ex-wife. As a single mom myself, I can totally relate to Jennifer's frustration. It's hard enough raising kids without having to fight for what's legally yours. Stay strong, Jennifer. Another one wrote, I had no idea things were this bad between Jennifer and Ben. It's sad to see them still struggling even years after their divorce. Hopefully, they can sort things out for the sake of their kids. Meanwhile, a third person claimed Jennifer Garner has always been a class act. It's a shame she has to deal with this drama. Ben, do the right thing and pay up. The issues in Garner and Affleck's situation aren't unique. They reflect challenges in high-profile divorces. The division of assets, determination of child support, and allocation of alimony are often controversial issues in any divorce, but the nature of celebrity splits can make these disputes even more intense. The involvement of large sums of money, extensive properties, and the media spotlight make it harder to reach a peaceful resolution. But what do you guys think about this situation? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite celebrities.